Hello there and welcome to Zoocade. As you can see from the image in front of you, Zoocade is a coming soon product that runs on a tablet as well as on the web. It is completely cloud-based. Our target audience is 4 to 12 years old. Well, what is Zoocade about? Zoocade is a learning management system that allows students to learn while they have fun. Alright, that sounds great. How do you do that? Well, from its name, it is a zoo environment where students can play different educational games at different areas of the zoo. So from the image that you see in front of you, we have the island here, the igloo tunnel, and the Zoocade school in here, and so on and so forth. Now, the home page or the main page of the student's app on a tablet will default depending on their area of study. And what I mean by that is, if I go to the next page here, this is the island that you see here on the zoo map. This island right here. So, if you go to the Zoocade.com website, you will see the same page. Now in here, you can have the monkey wave at you and different animals which are going to be your friends that are around the zoo. Now, let's go ahead and create an account so you'll get the feel on how the student will get inside the zoo. So if I sign up here, I need to agree to the rules and regulations of Zoocade, and I need to pick an animal that will represent me in the zoo, inside the zoo. So you can have all the animals wave at you here, and I'm just going to go ahead and pick a panda. I'm going to click on that, give it a name, and then hit continue, and type in my email. And again, in here you can type in your parent's email address so the parent can open an account for the child. And I'm just going to type in a random password here. Okay, when you hit finish, this will send you an email to confirm your account. So this will go to my Hotmail account. And if I come here, I have Zoocade in there. And if I hit the activate button here, I can go back and log in. So this is actually going to the actual website. This page is not completed yet, but it says that you have successfully activated your animal. So if I go back here, and I'm going to try to log in. Again, this is just a demo with slides on how to create an account and log in. So I'm going to hit login. And here we go. I'm inside. Now, I keep saying that all of the games are educational. Okay, let's explore those a little further. First of all, every game that you see at Zoocade, it's either built by the student, by the instructor or the teacher, or by the parents. So all of these games are built by you. Okay, and the games are divided into different areas of study. So we have math, creative, memory, reading, music, so on and so forth. And then in here on your home page, you have the game that you have created. You have the most popular games. You have the 10 best award winners. Or if you are inside of course, you have your zoo mates, which are your classmates. Now, let's go ahead and talk about how actually you would create a game, because we talked about the instructor or the student can create a game, or the parent. So imagine you pick a field of study, whether it's math, history, physics, music, and you go ahead and create a game based on our game editors. So in here we have our first editor that we put together. This will have a little bit of strategy and physics to it. So if I come here, I can simply build a Mario field game. So I can drag the goal, and I'll show you different games that have been built with the same editor, but depending on what area of study you'd like to build a game on, we have an editor for that. So pretty much is a drag and drop editor that you can drag. For you guys that played Mario before, this will look pretty familiar. So here's a drag and drop, and I dragged a cube. I can change that to be a cloud, an ice platform, a tree, or a cube at this point. Okay, and let's make it an ice platform, and let's say I would like to move this. I say yes. Now we can learn that we can move this on the x-axis, so let's choose 6, and the distance we're going to say let's move 100 on the x-axis. Let's go and hit preview, and you'll see that this ice platform moves 100 pixels to the left and 100 pixels to the right at 6 pixels speed. So let's go ahead and change the speed to 2. You can see that it will slow down. Okay, if I move that on the Y, so let's say I move it 2, then I'm going to move it 100 on the Y, you'll see that it's going to move up and down. Okay, I can hit update now, and this ice cube, when we actually play the game, this will move on the direction that we gave in there. Now we can also set up a gap, and I'll explore different games that have been made with the same editor by a 10 or 12-year-old as well as a 6-year-old. So there's an enemy, so you can change, you can pick that. Let's say I want to bring another cube right here. Let's say this cube is going to contain bananas in there. So when you hit this cube, you can get bananas. Let's say we'll have 4 bananas, and the name of this game is called Banana Quest. And then hit update. So you can keep building your level to the right or up and down. So the level can go on to the finish line. So when the character gets to the finish line, pretty much the first level is done, and you can keep building level after level. So let's go ahead and explore the end result of an already made game with the same editor. So I'm going to go ahead and keep going here to the right. So if I hit play, this game was built with the same editor and the same way we did that. So if I come here, oops. Alright, I'm going to be careful of that bird in there. So I come here, oh, one more time. Okay, but you get the point. You can build the game up and down, left to right, and get to the goal. That's one of the editors. Here's another game that's been built with the same editor. Well, different challenge. I think I can beat this game, so let me just... There we go. And I got to the finish line, and I can get to the next level. Alright, so the best part of this, again, is that it is mobile and it runs in the cloud. That means that you can create games through your tablet. And since it's cloud-based, you can reach to it from a web or from a different device. Now, let's imagine that you can play this game on your tablet. How would that look like? So here we have an example of that. So let's say this is your iPad. We can pretty much, there's a Lost Penguin, another game. And I'll pick the levels and hit next, and you can do a drag and drop. Now the instructor, the parents, or the students, it is flexible, so you can bring your own graphics to the game. If you are a parent, you can draw something. We have a variety of templates that you can pick from, and you can build the game up on that. And again, this is only one of the editors. We have an editor in every field of study: music, math, physics, and so on and so forth. So just like we did for the other one, you can build your game here on an iPad, and then you take that and you play that on your iPad. This is called the Lost Penguin. Oops, let's go back. So if I play here, this is how would you play this on an iPad. This game is a little hard to beat. There we go, let me just give it a try. But you get the point, right? Now, alright, I'm going to pass on that. Alright, so let's go to the right. For the child and the student, you learn, you make Zoom-mates, which are your friends, while you play games. To the parent and the teacher, you can discover the talent of your child. we have very rich learning management system tools where it monitors your child activities and it sends a report to the parent and the teacher. It is a 100% safe place, a social networking environment inside the zoo where the zoo mates can get together, learn, and have fun. Now, I keep saying that this will run on tablets. So here are the list of tablets that we will support the Zoocade. It will run on an iPad, Android, BlackBerry Playbook, and a Windows 7 tablet. Alright, that was it for Zoocade, and thank you for watching, and you have a blessed day.